On October 4th, 2011, San Diego Chargers outside linebacker Larry English spoke to the employees of Par Electric about his L.E.A.D Foundation and its relationship with the American Lung Association. Here are some highlights from the event.
My whole life, since about the age of 9 years old, I was diagnosed with asthma, but that was the biggest key for me, was being diagnosed early. And that's one of the biggest things that my foundation, the Larry English L.E.A.D Foundation, that's one of the biggest things it's geared towards, is finding these kids with asthma, getting them tested, getting them diagnosed, because it is such a huge problem in our society nowadays. I think it's over 5 million people in the U.S. Struggle with asthma. At this point, there's 5 million kids, I want to say, that struggle with asthma in the U.S. And it's I think those numbers are staggering. It's a very relevant issue for all of us, I think.
The Fight for Air Walk. Can you tell us just a little bit about your event and why you have this partnership with Par Electric?
Sure. So the Fight for Air Walk takes place on November 13th out at Embarcadero Marina Park. We bring out the tall ships for everybody, and it's usually a beautiful day. And all families and fur family members are welcome, as well as children. And Par is just an incredible partner. They are our major corporate sponsor, and they are rolling out all the stops to get their employees and their community, the people they work with, to come and play with us at the Fight for Air Walk. So it's a team-based event or an individual event, and people can come out and raise some money and have some fun with us.
Now, the L.E.A.D Foundation also does a lot more in terms of education. You're with in a high school, and you're in there on a regular basis. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we had our pilot program this past spring at Lincoln High School in San Diego, and we had a group of about 20 to 25 kids, and we had it's basically like a huge mentoring program for them. We had tutoring sessions throughout the week, and we also were able to have guest speakers and take them on field trips as well. So it was a huge learning experience for both the foundation, as it being our pilot program, and then also to see those kids progress was a great thing.
You may not know the stats, but what happened in general with their grades, with having that tutoring?
It was a huge difference in the grades with them the GPAs raising and things like that, making sure that these student athletes were able to focus and put the classroom first, make sure that the classroom and being a student came before the athlete part. But the biggest thing that changed with all of them is just being able to see the confidence that they gained from learning so much in the classroom and outside of the classroom.
I'm with Amy Randall, who's with Par Electric. Par Electric's partnered with the American Lung Association, been a big sponsor of their walks. Why have you built this relationship with the American Lung Association?
We first got involved last year with SDG&E. Par and as well as SDG&E, we both are huge advocates for clean air. Our men work outside almost all of the time, and that's the majority of our employees, actually. So we want them to be able to breathe clean air. They're also working with equipment, so we've made a conscious effort to use Tier 3 equipment, which meets a higher standard for lower emissions, as well as we've even started implementing hybrids into our fleet, including hybrid bucket trucks, to just kind of, keep the air clean right now for our employees and for the community, as well as for in the future.
Now, you can say no to this, but I was going to put you up to a little challenge. There's a balloon blowing competition going on, and I have a couple balloons in my pocket. Are you willing to challenge me on a balloon blowing competition?
I guess, but I don't know if that'll be a challenge. I think I'm gonna have you beat on that one.
All right. Now, here's the deal.
Yeah, you heard it first, right here. You'll see it.
Okay, I'm going to pull the mic out so that I can blow the balloon, and then we'll just go with the mic on the camera here. Now, I kind of set Larry up here because
I've been practicing behind.
No, I got kind of different types of balloons here.
Uh-oh.
But he gets to choose. What balloon do you want? So I don't want him to think it's rigged or anything. You want the orange one? The red one? The sticker?
I'll go with the red.
He's going with the red one. Okay, we'll do this like on the count of 3, okay? Ready? 1. Get closer to your camera, or 2, 3.
Not fair. He knew something that I didn't know.
I
think
actually,
I got the trick balloon.
I've been blowing up balloons for about 19 years, so it's unfair. Those are hard to blow up, but you're a good sport.
You gotta teach me this. I gotta know how to act.
Thanks, Larry. Congratulations on the L.E.A.D Foundation. We look forward to big things and a big concert that's coming up with the L.E.A.D Foundation. A bunch of Chargers are going to be out at the Hall of Champions in November. Larry's mom, Susan, spoke about that, and we'll get you all the information.
Our fundraiser concert is called An Evening of Champions, and it will be November 12th at the Hall of Champions in San Diego. We're hoping everyone can come out and support the children because it's about the kids. It's actually our foundation, the Larry English L.E.A.D Foundation, and the American Lung Association in partnership with Kerry Poindexter, who is a young man, 12 years old, that is junior ambassador for the American Lung. And we're going to have some wonderful, wonderful talent. It's kind of interesting because it's local talent, and then a lot of Larry's buddies on the team, and looking forward to hopefully seeing all of you enjoy. Actually, there's going to be VIP opportunities also on that if you go online at larryenglish.org or at the American Lung Association website. They'll find tickets.
So there's going to be local talent. Who are some of the local talent? Maybe people know, get excited about the artists who are coming.
It is actually Earl Johnson Jr., who was commissioned by President Obama to come and play at the White House, and Gino Cole, who I think many people probably will see on the X Factor. So very interesting, great talent. We're looking forward to it.
To learn more about An Evening of Champions, visit aneveningofchampions.com. To learn more about the Larry English L.E.A.D Foundation, leading education to athletes for their dreams, visit larry-english.org. To learn more about the Fight for Air Walk and the American Lung Association, visit lungusa.org. For more San Diego-related news stories, visit sandiego.com every single day. It's where both the locals and visitors go.